Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly.
Looking for you.
Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research, marked with the same insignia as your key, dated 1847.
1847.
The same year the Prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
You think he added a vault for the shroud?
And since there is no map of the palace with the room marked Secret Vault...
Your Highness, may I present Miss Evie Fry. Miss Fry, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed by him. Yes, I thought you might recognize the name. I know where they are, but it is heavily guarded.
That part will not be a problem.
I thought not.
We're going to need a plan.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe way inside.
Oh. Really?
For you, Evie? Certainly.
Well, once I'm inside, I'll find someone who knows where the papers are stored.
And we will meet back on the train.
Be careful. What's the plan?
When you give the signal, I'll draw the guards into a fight and then use a smoke bomb to get away.
And I'll take advantage of the confusion. Ready?
Absolutely.
Face me at your peril.
You're clearly asking to lose some teeth.
I'll have your tongue.
I'll show you, you little maiden.
Stop that at once!
This is the end for you! Help! There's an intruder! Get her!
Severely! Someone's here! Warn them!
That's not them.
Crawford Starrick is a fool.
Shut up or I'll shut you up! Move along, you!
I'll have your tongue.
Suppose I'd better wait here. She'll be back.
We have a problem!
No.
What's she doing here? We'll never find her.
That looks like a mess I should stay clear of. Strange, I can't see straight. Good God. Looks like trouble is brewing.
That's enough of your impertinence! I'll show you, you little You
Nothing here. Looks like I have to ask someone where the plans are.
She's not allowed here! We have a problem! This should finish her! You again! Try actually hitting her! Is she some kind of ghost? Wait! There she is!
I swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man, dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry? The plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission.
Over here, miss. Over here, miss.
You're some of Clara's children.
They took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks so wobbly-like.
That cart's been run off the road. They must be driving quickly. They're knocking people over, too. And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track. That must be the carriage. Found you. Now to find Henry.
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around, armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
Oh no. Yes.
Yeah, I saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he'd hit his head. Not sure why they needed to take him to the church,
Is he all right,
but
do you reckon?
that's where they went.
I mean in the head.
One less cretin for us to worry about.
You were a good soldier. Who would make such a mess? What's name? Murder!
Whatever is she doing?
This is awful. The poor devil needs...
Oh my. There's been a cold-blooded
She looks
murder!
right juggins there.
I will end you! Get back here!
Kick the shit out of you.
Another one for the grave digger. Corpse.
Ready to piss off.
What do you reckon she's up to?
Not at all suspicious, that.
God.
Looks like she's planning to
Yes, they pulled someone out of that carriage. Dead drunk he was. They carried him into the churchyard. Maybe he wanted a quiet place to sleep it off.
Oh, goodness. Someone, help!
There's been an accident.
You're not getting out of here alive. What's she doing here?
This is no place.
Take a bullet yet? Don't shilly-shally! Throw everything you have in there! I'll teach you some manners! You will not defeat me! I'm on her! Think you're better than me?
I could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
Is he coming around?
Henry.
I don't know. We knocked him around pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if it took a while.
Well, I hope you haven't addled his brain.
Don't make me come over there! I'm going to shoot her now! This woman is making us look wrong! Show her who's boss!
They sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
Plans are lost.
Evie, I'm sorry.
Just concentrate on escaping, please.
The girl! She's an intruder! What's she doing here? She's out here! Oh no! The rock skull is here! I'll give you anything.
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone! I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green. What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Well, it'd certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Twopenny's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
It really is very good of you to help. Follow me. The counterfeit money is being spent nearby. Well, if you can call it counterfeit. With those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Aberline.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Mr. Aberline.
I have the utmost faith in you, Miss Fry.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Heard about the rioting at the bank? They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates.
What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him.
When I get you, I'll hang you from Tower Bridge! Are you running?
What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him.
Since we've got the printed plates, it's all real cash.
If you please. Yes.
Nothing to do with us.
But it worked out all right for us, didn't it?
Don't worry. Who's be asking after you? Someone might have seen you on the back.
You're not worried, are you? Let your conscience be at ease. I am not responsible for Turin's death. I merely took advantage of her.
Onward, girl.
They'll end up in the...
That's it.
Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Yes, sir.
Keep this place locked down.
Supper. We have so much to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Guard this place as you would the Bank of England. Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
Intruder! She's right there!
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
She's up for no good, I'm sure. Looks like a mess.
Hello, what's she up to? Oh, stay there, little lady. I'll deal with you. Don't you have anything better to do with your time, miss? I shall not leave without my pounds, my shillings, and my pence, sir.
What's this then? She's here!
There. As if they were never taken.
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Fry, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.
All right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
Done, you are!
He'll put us soon! You're a speck of filth waiting to be scrubbed out!
I'm in trouble now.
Terminus for you, my friend.
Making mistakes!
For the great figure.
Dead as a door.
Let me live. I have a family.
Smells like a drowned sewer rat.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in
Friends is about to stab you in the back.
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny? Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts.
Slander. Dare you, sir. Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
B, I presume. Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some
old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
We have 5 minutes.
I'd love to hear with you.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
Don't do me in like some animal in the street, please. Please, get me out of this. This is awful.
So much for the house call. I have to find a way into that carriage.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from? Take cover, lads!
He's all even in one piece!
I'll catch you, Flyer!
I've got a shot at it!
Keep it busy! Flank him!
See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister!
Walk on, girl. Let's go. Whoa, easy.
character. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless muck-snipe!
Well, he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, Dizzy.
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large moustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry.
What's this nonsense about needing a password to see Lord Cardigan today?
Relax. I've got it in my pocket.
Look sharp, men. Allow no one past unless I authorize them. Cardigan has gone too far this time. I've a mind to contact Scotland Yard myself.
Come now, gentlemen. I thought us united in opposition against this perfidious law.
Balaclava. Of course it blames.
Fetch him out!
It's a party.
I'm in big trouble.
He's hiding.
Police! I've got a shot at him! Drop your weapons and get on your knees! You're making this hard for yourself!
Strange man, hide now.
You used this room weeks ago.
You won't be laughing when you do the hangman's dance, though.
Gracious! Never in my life have I been
who do you think
treated
you
so.
are?
Another criminal escape.
There wouldn't be a law against bad manners. I'll put it down to the council, all for the top.
He's hiding from someone, that's for sure.
I just need to get inside.
What an odd thing
No
to
need
do
for this
a
to get
grown man.
messy.
Hello, hello,
All right,
hello.
all right. Just don't hurt me.
Don't whinge, mate. It's feeble. Come back, and I'll haunt you till the end of time. Oh! I'm scared to die. I'm not. I've opened the bribery in the very halls of Parliament. They say me.
Ferris Ironworks pay you £1,000, just like...
Pardon me, gentlemen. Sergeant Freddie Aberline of Scotland Yard. Where might this scandalous activity be taking place?
Bloody ridiculous what people think is fair and decent.
Yes, it's just this way. Follow me, Sergeant, but discreetly, if you would. One doesn't like to be seen airing a fellow member of Parliament's dirty linen. What?
I'll be very discreet.
Not to one.
Usually I would be in disguise, but my clothes all fell into the Thames.
Nevertheless, I think favorably of the bill, because though it does in reality only one thing, that thing...
One of my favorite disguises is a very ancient old lady, modeled after my mother. You'd be surprised how convincing I am. A tough old bird she was. Actually had a facial hair problem. We'd sell the hair for dolls. Please let me know if I'm speaking too much. I am prone to flights of fancy.
That's my secret. Oh, so mysterious.
I must protect my sources.
Natural enough. Someone's here!
That bloody fry, boys!
Some sort of scuffle over there.
Bloody shit!
Oh,
Bardio no go by you.
I need help taking him down!
Rip him to pieces!
This ain't good.
Throw everything you have at him!
Bollocks!
I'll see you try!
Please, please, don't kill me, please! Who's gonna look after me littlers? I don't want to die! I don't want to die! What's
How do you think you're going? This will stop him! Break him into pieces! This will be quick and painless! You sadness! All my wealth. Everything's nothing in the end.
To oppose the bill at this stage would be folly.
Shame! Shame!
Password.
Balaclava. Come in.
Ah, Minister. Now then, let's discuss this like... Good God! Who the bloody hell...
Oh, shut up.
Coward! Villain! Alas, that the hero of Balaclava should fall not on the gloried fields of Crimea, but to an assassin's blade in the very halls of power.
Are you finished yet?
Take your bow, knave. For you have managed what no Russian battery, what no Indian tiger could achieve. Claim your trophy, and may you choke on it.
Yes, but do tell me more about Balaclava.
Farewell. Farewell, dear Britannia. Your dawn shall be dimmer that the Earl of Cardigan sees it not. God save the Queen and the 11th Hussars.
What a prick.
Where did he come from?
I'll be the death of you! For God's sake, stop running!
You
We
took
have
wrong turn
visitors!
somewhere, boy.
How about a little target practice? He doesn't dare you are! Just wear him down!
Get your everyday essentials right here! Come talk to me!
You okay?
Apart from the death squad on our tail, apart from that.
Backup's on the way. Why are you pushing yourself so hard? It's not your job to fight Templars.
I had this colleague. He was our boss's son. I didn't much care for him at the start. Everyone treated him like he was so bloody special. To me, he just wasn't invested in anything that didn't affect him personally. But I was wrong about him. He became my friend, put himself through hell, and he saved us all in the end. So I reckon, well, I can't apologize to him, but I can try and live up to his example.
You are a good assassin.
Holy jeez!
Hello. It has been too long.
Galena! Blimey, I have not seen you since we blew up that lab in Paris.
There were many explosions and you screamed like a baby. Bishop tells me Otzelberg is here. I will kill him for you.
Super, great news. Now, if you wouldn't mind keeping watch, I am going to lie down and die now.
Rest. We have a big fight coming.
Sean and Rebecca are safe for now, but we're still relying on you to find us that shroud.
A dinner invitation.
And with whom are you dining this evening?
Maxwell Roth.
The leader of the Blighters? You're not going?
Of course not. Better check the back. I'm here to see Mr. Roth.
Weapons?
No, thank you. I've got my own.
You should be on the stage, sir. This way.
Ah! Our honored guest has arrived. Come, sit. I've had my eye on you for some time. I find your heroics in battling the great Crawford Starrick quite magnificent.
I've been picking off your soldiers one by one. Doesn't that make you angry?
On the contrary, surprise is a spice of life. Now, Mr. Starrick, that's a different story. I'm drowning in directives, all terribly boring. Let's say we work together and bring him down.
I'm not so sure about that.
My friend, if I fail to provide you with the chance to cause Starrick some pain, well, you can charge into this theater and kill me yourself.
What do you get out of all this?
The chance to have a little fun with the bravest man in London.
You have a deal.
Lewis, my carriage. Shall we? This way. Oh, you don't expect me to go alone, do
That's
you?
a girl.
Take the reins. Driver, to St. Pancras. And don't spare the horses.
I thought you and Starrick were been fighting for the same ends. What happened?
Ah, you know. He required my services to train his gang leaders, but the man is dread.
You don't say.
Freedom, Jacob. Stealing that is far more than a sin. It denies us our humanity.
That's the way. Right you are. And St. Pancras will ease our suffering?
The station contains a large shipment of explosives to be dispatched to Starrick & Co.
And you intend to steal it?
What? No. There's a train parked inside St. Pancras.
Then I'm to do away with Starrick's merchandise, leaving chaos in my wake?
Why not, Jacob? Why not? As we speak, the up train is headed towards us. That may help you enter the station unseen.
As long as it remains on the tracks.
I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. I shall make certain any reinforcements from Starrick are kept away from the station.
Where are they?
All right, let's load her up, boyos. Careful with those. We don't want any broken bones tonight. Watch nothing spills. Finally, we can take out those bloody Fry twins. Get a move on. We haven't got much time to get this shipment sorted.
I'll rip your head off with my hands when I get you. This is unbelievable. I see it! Watch it! He's a feisty one! Take his head off! You're boring me now.
You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through with you.
Someday, you blighters will understand that I'm doing this for your own good.
Oh, bugger me! Suppose you got to die of something.
Someone take care of him!
Two down. Be ashamed to stop now.
Just wear him down!
He's injured. Line of sight. Ready to shoot.
He was just here. Where did he go?
Give him a good cleaving! This is the last bout! Enjoy! I'll have you stopping!
Zimmer sights!
Could have sworn he'd come this way.
Found him!
Boring me! He's leaving at one pace!
We'd have been better off if we had these explosives months ago.
That's a fact. My brother is dead because of a rock attack.
He doesn't belong here! You there!
One shipment left. Now to find somebody to drive this hunk of metal.
Oi! Get your bleeding hands off me! What do you think you're up to?
Hush now, please. Do be quiet, sir. No need to make a fuss.
What do you want from me?
I just need you to keep the engine stoked.
All right, I'll help you. Don't hurt me.
Think of me as another passenger. I just happen to have a rather large blade pointed at your back.
Mr. Starrick won't be happy. Not on your life.
Come on, hit me! Think you I'm gonna knock your teeth in! Just try to stop me! This is the last bout! Enjoy!
I've created too much noise. I'll need to keep a low profile. Would you be so kind as to get up some steam?
Splendid! Starrick will be on his knees in no time. My hat is off to you. Apologies, I must run. Do come see me again. Jacob. He is beautiful, isn't he? I planned a perfect second outing for us.
Have you?
There's borrowing to be done. 3 of Starrick's henchmen are about to disappear.
Oh, you sly devil.
Oh, and I'm coming along this time. There is no sense in giving you all the glory. Off to my carriage we go. Lewis! Jacob, our carriage awaits.
A cold-blooded
You know
murder.
how it is. You drive. These cowardly fools under Starrick have built their own prisons. It's a dreadful waste.
They could be building gangs instead.
No, no. Why build when you can ebb and flow like the sea? I would not deign to pin them down.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you? What about your bird?
It's not. I dare say I shall never tire of the National Gallery.
Why does Starrick interest himself with art? Bring your carriage around and wait for the cargo. I shan't be very long. Someone around here must know Miss Hattie Cadwallader. I'm looking for Miss Hattie Cadwallader.
Ain't seen her. I knows what she's been up to, though.
And what's that?
Friggin' art, sir. She benched a statue not far from here.
The statue must be around here somewhere. Hey, Smalley. Know anything about what happened here?
I saw he pinched it, sir.
Miss Cadwallader?
She hides down the sewers, sir.
Of course it's sewers.
No need to apologize.
Why the bloody sewers?
Intruder! You're dead!
Please stop, I'm begging you. Just no more. You don't need to do this anymore.
Tell Mr. Starrick his next delivery's on its way. And tell him too that I'm growing tired of these working conditions.
Wasn't Starrick who sent me.
Then who?
Maxwell Roth sends his regards.
That don't look good.
There's something going on.
Why, Miss Cadwallader, what a pleasant surprise.
You'll be hearing from Mr. Starrick, Roth. You'll be hearing from Mr. Starrick, Roth.
Why the Alhambra?
I look forward to it. Every good criminal needs a place to invest his ill-gotten gains. And what's better than distracting the world with a little light entertainment while you do so?
Oh, come now. You can't tell me you don't enjoy the triumph of a well-received play. The plaudits and praise, the reviews.
I enjoy being entertained. Ah, the park. The dwelling place of Starrick's head of security, one Benjamin Raffles. Those who cross him tend to disappear without warning.
Sounds like we'll be fast friends.
Be careful. His guards are never far away.
Why don't I come over there and give you a good scratching? You'll end up behind bars in no time. Don't let him breathe! I can put it on with him! I'll break you in half!
Still his innards over the floor!
Give him a good cleaving! Give my regards to the devil! I'm on you, mate!
Doing fine, girl. That's the way.
Walk on, girl.
Steady on.
What's the meaning of this? Did Roth send you? The villain?
You have your villains mixed up, Mr. Raffles. The man you work for is the real villain here.
Told you to keep a low profile. Someone knows what happened here. He has to be around here.
My most fragrant Raffles. How very good to see you.
I'll tear you to shreds.
It's into the back with you now.
He's as good as dead!
Like a message.
Don't pull any punches! You'll pay for that!
You're done for! Flank him!
Knock his block off! Put your tongue out! Don't let him breathe!
This is where you're running, game. You'll go nowhere! You're embarrassing yourself!
Shoot it now! Spin you like a rabbit! Grab him!
sights! I'll chop you into bits! You'll feel my fist if you keep on! Mind you don't break your neck! I've got a shot at him! Oh, why did he have to run? I'll skin you like a rabbit! Put him in my sights! Watch it! He's a... Don't let him breathe! Just try to stop me! Come now! What's going on now?
I'll break you in half!
I have had enough time to kill you! You'll be sorry! You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through with you! What's the meaning of this? Did Rob send you? The villain?
You have your villains mixed up, Mr. Raffles. The man you work for is the real villain here. Who is this Lewis that works for you?
Ha! A bit of an odd fish, isn't he? Came to me a few years past.
He's very solemn.
But always so polite. And he has many other talents.
Who am I looking for?
Chester Swineboard. A copper by day and snitch by night. Remove him from the pack, and you cut Starrick's ties to the police force.
Must be good at what he does to keep the charade going for so long.
He is indeed, dear boy.
Whoa! All these bobbies give me goose flesh.
Welcome to Scotland Yard.
Well done.
You're not supposed to be here! You can't escape! Hit him! You're only making this harder on yourself. That's it. Playtime's over. You are dead! Just asked you to move along, sir.
Right, I'm coming over. And if you're still doing that, you'll regret it.
Adam?
You're mine!
Huh? What? Now, Swineborn. Let's not make a scene.
You're not going to get away with this!
Something needs
Oh, but I am.
No good.
Where are you taking me?
A friend would like to say a quick how do you do.
It's the dungeons for you.
Walk on, girl.
Excellent work. Do come find me at the Alhambra. I have more amusements planned for us.
There must be something of interest here.
This way, my dear. I've something to show you. Hop in.
Where are we going?
One of Starrick's workshops, where they build weapons for his army. When the world is full of nasty things, we must tear those things apart. A man like Starrick builds a world around his own.
What a funk in you.
You must see the potential, dear Jacob. This workshop is one of Starrick's. Set the dynamite and let's blow it to atoms. Together.
Stop the intruder!
Somebody.
That's one.
For you. Surround him! I'll kill you for that!
With me! Take him down! How dare you! Focus on the big one!
You took a wrong turn somewhere, boy. Hasty!
Let's get rid of him!
I'm gonna kick the shit out of
There.
Massive from all sides! You're nothing to me!
Set. And done. All rigged up.
Perfect. Let's put our plan into action. Stand back! Ready!
Wait!
Whatever for?
There are children in there.
Jacob, my dear. Starrick uses child labor to manufacture goods. We must put an end to his production line.
But not like this.
Why not? I can do whatever I damn well please. Soon, you will understand what it is to be free, as I am. Light 'em up, boys!
No!
What the hell are you doing?
We're not playing games anymore, Roth.
No, we're not.
Hurry along! Your shift's over!
A gift, sir, from Mr. Roth. You should be warned, Mr. Fry, that when Roth is angry with one, he generally brings suffering to many.
My dearest Jacob, alas, it seems our adventures together have come to a close. Although our time together was brief, it's left a lasting mark. I wish you well in all your future endeavors. Cordially, Maxwell. Postscriptum. I'm putting on a show this evening. All of London will be there. Enclosed, please find your invitation.
This way to the Alhambra.
Is that trouble?
Masks only. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, this entrance is for masks only.
Helga wants to shut up, haven't you?
Come one, come all! Feast your eyes on these fabulous offers! Motherboard has the best deals in all of London!
Mask guests, this way. Let us enter the theatre for tonight's performance.
Flatterer, but do tell me how you feel.
Everyone ready? Then let's proceed.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alhambra Music Hall. Tonight, we have, for one night only, a very special performance of Corvus the Trickster. While some of the effects may be visceral and highly disturbing, do not be alarmed, my good people. Fear not. This is a purest form of entertainment. Tonight's performance immortalizes and is for the benefit of a young fellow very near and dear to my heart. Any concerns or complaints may be addressed to him. Jacob, dear boy, tonight is for you. When expecting venison.
What a brave soul going up on stage like that.
You lucky people are about to witness this gentleman being fired upon at point-blank range. Our performer will hit several targets placed around his head. Exciting, is it not? Oh, will our honored guest go unharmed? We British are a hardy bunch. Let's put that hardiness to the test.
Excuse me, love. Just looking for the lavatory.
Who's over there?
Thanks.
We got a visitor! Take him out!
What a thrill! Do not fret, my friends. It's all part of the show. Please stay with us as we prepare for the next turn. Oh my. Are your principles drifting, dear?
Enjoy each other's company. Why are you climbing on me? Sorry. Is it rubbish to believe that things are possible in this industry?
The flavor intensifies the second. I hope you have enjoyed your evening so far, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have. Now, before our final act, I would like to toast all you brave people who joined us tonight to celebrate life. And death. Go on! Toast them! Your move, Jacob, my dear! Burn! 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 Over here, Jacob!
Somebody help!
Jacob, my dear, where are you? Come out, wherever you are! Darling, what a night. The stuff of legends.
Why did you do it? All of it.
What? Snap a baby crow's neck between my thumb and forefinger. Slice to bits the ones you deem innocent. Keep the world in its divine, manic state. For the same reason, I'd do anything. Why not?
I'll never make it out alive. Damn this place from hell to Hackney. Damn this place from hell to Hackney. I'll never make it out alive. What a nightmare! Damn this place from hell to Hackney.
has bred disorder. The sea rises to flood the pubs and extinguish the street lamps. Our city will die. Tupene has failed. Lucy has failed. Brudnell, Elliotson, Pearl. All have gone into the night. It is up to me now. The assassins have brought nature's fury into our homes. Men have become monsters, barreling toward us, teeth out. Our civilization must survive this onslaught. To prevent a return of the Dark Ages, I will start anew. London must be reborn.
The Peace of Eden is under Buckingham Palace. We've got all we need. Let's start planning our infiltration.
Hold on, better to get visual verification. If we're gonna move, we need to be 100% sure. We'll only get one shot before Otso Berg crashes down on us.
Gotta agree with Sean.
We'll position ourselves near the palace, but we'll wait for you to sync the genetic data before we move.
It's all up to you, Initiate.
You're late. Starrick is making his move. The Peace of Eden is somewhere inside Buckingham Palace.
Let him have it.
I've seen your handiwork across the city. Perhaps you should trust my judgment.
I've been killing Starrick's henchmen. What have you been doing? Let's ask Henry, shall we?
I have been repairing your mistakes. Too much haste is too little speed.
Don't you quote Father at me.
That's Plato. And I am sorry, this doesn't involve anything you can destroy. Father was right, he never approved of your methods!
Father is dead!
Enough! I have just received word from my spies. At the Palace Ball tonight, Starrick plans to steal the Peace of Eden, and then eliminate all the heads of church and state.
Once more for old time's sake?
And then we're finished.
Agreed. So what's the plan?
Such an unexpected delight to visit you both. What is the news on the street?
Mrs. Disraeli, we have discovered that there is something inside Buckingham Palace that could threaten the...
What my sister's failing to say is that we require entrance into the ball tonight.
Impossible! Even if there were any invitation cards remaining, which there are not, someone of your lowly station...
If that damned fool Gladstone is attending this evening, they can have my card.
Perfect. Then I'll go alone.
Mrs. Disraeli, if you would be kind enough to inform my darling brother of the location of the Gladstones' residence, perhaps he could use his considerable skills to commandeer their cards.
What fun! Did you hear that, Dizzy? We're going to pinch the Gladstones' invitations.
Thank you for volunteering me, sweet sister.
Oh, a pleasure, brother, dearest. Now, Mrs. Disraeli, if you would excuse me, I must visit with the Maharaja. It occurs to me that he may have a second set of plans to a certain vault.
The nerve of Evie. Treating me like a child. A private party event. Don't mind if I do.
Look at him there! What, Mr. Gladstone must be shielded at all costs.
Trespasser! Stop him! Get back here! You bastard! Call that a hit! You're finished, chum!
What's enough of your luck? Someone club him from behind! No match for us! Correct that, you will! You asked for it! No more mercy!
Maybe I haven't been quite as delicate as I could have been. But still.
Mrs. Gladstone's under guard. Better be cautious. Better wait until she's alone.
What's so bloody for?
Now is my chance. One should not attend the Queen's ball without making a proper entrance.
It's odd, I'll grant it. There must be something here.
We have a little one on the way.
Make a difference. No offense.
The finest goods and services at unbelievable prices.
A touch of sonic will love.
Good afternoon.
To have a German name. Please don't second get someone killed. One of the most beautiful products in London.
You won't find the likes of these anywhere else.
Now for the invitations. What's this? Swords must be left at the door by order of the Queen. Freddy will know what to do.
Slow down.
Let's go.
Easy now.
Quite a carriage you got there. Where did you buy it, if you don't mind me asking?
Ask all you want, Freddy. You'll never get an answer.
Damn it all. Was it my eyebrows?
Yes, and your face, voice, and body. Look, I've got an invitation to the Queen's ball tonight.
How did you come by that?
Freddy, there's to be an attack on the ball. I need to smuggle some weapons inside to prevent it.
Supposing I believe you. Only the Royal Guard carries weapons.
So?
Too easy.
For God's sake, Freddy.
Fine. I require a guard's uniform.
Done. I knew you'd come through.
Just promise me, Jacob, that you will return Mr. Gladstone's coach?
Of course.
I cannot stay. Just we'll be fine. Bloody thieves.
Where do you think you're going?
We have an intruder! There!
You're above the law. He's making mistakes.
Someone grab his arm! You'll be sorry for that!
I must take care not to ruin the uniform.
What's going on over there? Did anybody see what happened? This warrants investigation. Well, he definitely ain't here. What's going on here? Better have a look at that. Well, that's done. Suppose I can tell myself I made a difference. Kept the citizenry safe. Oh, bugs me. Who saw what happened? That's quite a disappearing act. Must be a blooming magician.
He's not supposed to be here! Come on, then! What happened?
Charming. Now to hide the body. Freddy, here I come. One uniform as requested.
It's still warm.
My gift to you?
I will meet you on the roof of Buckingham Palace.
You're such a romantic.
You put this together? We take this cause.
Delighted to see you again, Miss Fry.
Your Highness, the plans detailing the renovations to Buckingham Palace have gone astray.
I suppose you will have to make do with the copies.
There are copies? Where?
Not so fast. First, I have a matter of some urgency. Carrying out my plan would require stealth and speed, qualities I know you possess.
Time is of the essence, Your Highness.
Then make this quick, my dear. The most influential men in Parliament remain beyond my reach. But these very men have sent for carriages to prepare for the ball tonight. Acquire an official carriage, and we shall drive the politicians to their destinations. Along the way, I will meet with them. And afterward, I shall tell you where to find the plans.
You're a shrewd negotiator.
One must be when one is so often underestimated.
Don't allow personal feelings to... Compromise the mission. What a mistake.
What the hell was that?
Here now. Whoa! Come on. Slow down. Easy, girl.
Shall we lobby our cause, Miss Fry?
Climb up, Your Highness. Where are we headed?
Belgrave Square.
There you are. Calmly.
Tourist station is, and on the double. My son is anticipating my arrival.
Welcome, sir.
Your Highness, what a surprise.
Is life not about embracing the unexpected? I shall take but a few moments of your time. A matter of utmost importance must be discussed. When the Commonwealth seized the Punjab from my people...
It was not a seizure, but a rightful transaction.
Britain promised to protect me. By robbing me of my kingdom, Parliament acted in violation of the treaty signed with my family. Here, read it.
I was not aware.
Read. That is all I ask. You are one of the few in a position to help.
I will do what I can.
Thank you, sir. I trust you and your son will enjoy the ball this evening.
He is newly returned from Delhi. I will share what we have discussed. It is most disconcerting.
That proved quite valuable.
Where to now?
St. James's Park. I noticed Mr. Green did not accompany you.
He has other things to attend to.
Ah, a pity. You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, that was a problem, you see. One must not allow personal feelings to compromise one's mission.
That sounds like a quotation.
It is. From my father.
Ethan Fry.
You knew him?
No, unfortunately. But Mr. Green spoke of him. He sounded like an extraordinary man.
He was, Your Highness.
And your mother as well, Cecily Fry. She and your father were partners, inseparable. The only duo that came close to challenging Mr. Starrick. And very much in love, at least from the small amount I have been told.
Cecily. I wish I could have met her.
From what Mr. Green gathered, you share much in common. Your intelligence, for one.
Father never spoke of him. What would Mr. Green know? He was only a boy when he trained with my father.
Children can be quite perceptive, Miss Fry.
To Parliament, please, on the double.
Yes, sir.
Good day, sir.
Why, what are you doing here, Your Highness?
I know how busy your days have been of late. A few moments of your time is all I require.
This is all rather unorthodox, but continue.
Britain was to protect me according to the treaty my family signed. Instead, she took my land. And now I hear Britain intends to strengthen her ties to India. Perhaps it is time to return the Punjab to her people.
The Queen has supplied you with an annual income for God knows how long, and now you bite the hand that feeds you?
It is not a matter of money. I cannot stand idle and watch my homeland subjected to the yoke of an outsider's rule. My people are treated as slaves. I will die poor,
Good day, sir.
May God bless you. Only one more remains. To the Gladstone residence.
Do you miss India?
I remember that my mother smelled of cinnamon. And when she cradled me in her arms in the summer heat, I would hold so still that she fell asleep. When I lost my kingdom, it hurt. But truly, when they took my mother away, I saw her again 2 years before she died.
To the Syndicate, straight away.
Good day, Mr. Gladstone.
Mr. Singh.
You are a hard man to pin down.
I know what this is about. Your politics have worn off. Her Majesty is tired of you. So now you come begging for scraps.
You wound me deeply, sir. My people deserve freedom. I am here to fight for them.
Why did you lose the Punjab? I shall tell you, Your Highness. You were outgunned, outmaneuvered, and simply outclassed. Yes, the Sikhs deserve freedom. I hope with British help and progress, they shall achieve it.
Then why do they cry out for their king?
Britain has a duty to bring about peace. It is an enormous responsibility, and I value your guidance and advice, along with that of Parliament. But it's our burden to rule India, and certainly not the duty. Much luck, Your Highness, with your lobbying. I hope my advice has done some good.
Far more than your policies thus far. But I hold out hope that you will make progress. My people are counting on it. Thank you, Miss Fry, for forwarding my cause.
Oh, you are welcome. I hope some good comes of it, despite Mr. Gladstone's vitriol.
Those of us with the largest hearts protect them the most. Your father, for instance. From what I understand, he was extraordinarily sad. Broken, even, after your mother's passing. That kind of pain can blind us, cause us to say outlandish things to protect the ones we love. It's time you returned this carriage and recovered those plans. They are located in Buckingham Palace. The Queen keeps them among her personal papers in the White Drawing Room. I wish you a good evening, Miss Evie Fry.
And to you, Your Highness.
Still keeping well, miss? Good on ya.
Slow down.
Face me, coward! I'll get you! I'm ready to fire now! Watch it in me sight!
Devil?
Don't move, Reggie! Stop! Wait, miss! Wait right there! What are you, a ghost? Well, I don't believe in ghosts.
Spend the night in jail, you will. As I see you.
There's no one out there, just your imagination again. She shouldn't be here. Got a problem,
Of course he'd arrive in that.
Miss Fry?
Hand him your weapons. We must enter unarmed.
You look ravishing, Catherine. I swear we'll never lack.
Not in a million years, William.
So, madam, your card.
I seem to have...
Where is my card?
Go on in, sir and madam.
Without cards.
Dear me. I am soon to become Prime Minister.
What in the blazes is our carriage doing here?
Did I hear something?
No, just the voices in your own head.
And yet, they are so much more pleasant than yours.
Charming.
Aren't I?
No, she's not there anymore.
Are things really fine the way they are?
What about her? She could be Prime
I shall go and find the Piece of Eden.
As you wish.
I'm off to meet Freddy.
You can... The plans are located in the White Drawing Room. which is most likely locked. The captain of the guard will have a key. You are going to escort me. Keep your mouth closed, and this will be over before you know it.
Who are you? That hurts. About her? She could be Prime Minister. That hurts. That's not to say you both have bad names. The lady is with me.
Much obliged.
Madam? Gentle. 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 That hurts. Gentle. Gentle. That hurts. That hurts. Gentle. Israeli are so set on putting each other down. Gentle. Gentle. That hurts. That hurts. Gentle. My arm. My arm. My arm.
Pleasant dreams. The plans are somewhere nearby. Now for the vault. Jacob's most likely off stealing another carriage somewhere, or accidentally pushing the Queen down a flight of stairs. There you
I have someone I'm simply dying for you to meet. Come with me. Your Majesty, may I present Miss Evie Fry?
You're the one responsible for Mr. Gladstone's mishap.
Your Majesty, I apologize.
The cake is particularly good. Enjoy the ball.
I really must be going.
Miss Fry, may I have this dance?
Mr. Starrick, you've had your fun. But the game is over.
Listen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Time is a wonderful thing, Miss Fry. It heals all wounds. We may make mistakes while dancing, but the mazurka ends, and then we begin again. Problem is, everyone forgets. They trip on the same mistakes over and over.
People can learn.
Can they? Isn't everyone around you repeating the same steps? But if one man could remember the dance, could know the time, then he could change things for the better.
I have had enough.
This dance is nearly over. Soon, the people will forget the generation on this terrace. The ruin you nearly wrought on London. When the music ceases, Miss Fry, your time is up, and mine begins.
Like a duck to water.
What's that you said?
That's not to say you both. He's only one man. Get yourself home. Do as you say. Oh, what I had to do. Steady on.
It's really as simple as that. I don't want...
Freddy. Starrick peppered the regulars with his own men and took several guards hostage. Your weapons are in there.
Look. Right. I'll kill the imposters and rescue the captives.
How? It's impossible to tell the difference.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Someone's here! Oh! You can't this, boy! No!
I've got him! Ready to fire! I see him! Give me the order and I'll shoot! I see him! Ah!
Now to find the real royal guards.
Get out of here!
There's something going on.
That's your best effort. You may as well lay down now. Keep it busy. I have had enough! Don't walk away from the... This is your...
Hold still for a moment. Off you go.
You have my thanks.
what you can! I'm on you, mate! He's all even! Come on, hit me! He's still... Which way did he go then? We won't find him if he's not here. Moving on. I'd like to speak with you, sir.
This feels Someone's here, I know it.
There's the boy! Where are you going?
Which way could he have gone?
Where is it? Stop that man!
Been looking forward to a bit of sport, huh?
I'll get you out. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, mate.
You dim bloody bastard, come here! This is where your fun and games come to an end.
Rooks, disband.
The key to the waltz is one must lead with one's right foot.
Oh, my!
Everything all right, my dear?
Do you require assistance?
I never liked balls. Here, the location of the vault. Go!
Just like that? No plan?
No time for plans. I'll catch up as soon as I'm rid of this infernal contraption.
What? What are you doing? Exploiting. I warned you, my boy. But you do not listen.
Requiescat in pace.
That a person of my status could be accosted in this manner.
What is that? Such strength!
Jacob!
London.
The shroud was never meant for you!
Mr. Starrick! You forgot to escort me home!
Let me rectify my mistake. Another bride. I will begin again, and this new London shall be even. And come closer, my. London deserves no amount of that. Get out of my city!
Evie!
We have you against the wall!
Starrick! You're trapped! Starrick! Your reign is nearly over!
It has barely begun.
Henry! The shroud will not protect you! Jacob!
Leave me! Now!
Shall we?
Let's.
Together!
London will perish without me.
You flatter yourself.
I would have created a paradise.
The city belongs to the people. You are but one man.
I am at the very top of the Order!
You were Mr. Starrick.
You were.
Shame we won't be partners anymore.
It's for the best, isn't it?
Are you gonna wear the shroud and run London?
Whatever it gives, it takes from someone else. You'd continue to age without me. You'd become like father.
A fate worse than death.
Will you wear it?
After you sorted out the boroughs, the chaos I caused, I couldn't compete.
Jacob Fry is stepping back. Who's blackmailing you? Is it George?
He wouldn't dare. I've missed you.
Me too. Would it be possible to continue where we left off?
I'd love nothing more.
I'm starting to think Father didn't know everything about everything. Henry.
It's a big world out there. With London in the center.
Perhaps not the very center.
I came as soon as I could. Do not worry. I'll head back to the train. Did I jeopardize the mission?
Henry, you saved it. I think you belong in the field. With me.
A carriage. Nicely done, Freddy.
Mr. Aberline, please.
Your Majesty.
Miss Fry.
You've met before?
Did I never mention?
Mr. Aberline informs me that you three are responsible for saving my life. Is this true?
It is, Your Majesty.
Evie Fry, step forward. And you?
My brother, ma'am. Jacob Fry. And this is Mr. Henry Green.
Mr. Fry? Mr. Green? Kneel. Rise. I invest you all in the Order of the Sacred Garter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
If you are as adept as Mr. Abeline implies, I may call on you.
Sergeant Abeline tends to exaggerate, Your Majesty.
We shall meet again. And Miss Fry?
Ma'am?
Should you want it, I saved you some cake.
Father would be proud of you.
Dame Evie Fry.
Sir Jacob Fry.
Race you to the train.
You're on.
That's it. It's under the palace.
Time to go.
Let's get the shroud to Dr. Grammatica immediately.
Sigma team beat us here. We're too late.
What do we do?
Killing really is the least productive way to achieve our goals. Kill them all.
Contact!
Cover me! That skinny piece of shit tried to murder me, Berg. I want him to bleed. Hold still, goddammit!
Only the mission matters!
Understood!
Sean!
Galena, we need an exit!
Secure the vault! All targets are righteous!
We need to go! Now!
Understood.
Shroud!
Forget the bloody shroud! Stay with me, Bex. Please!
We go.
Good work in there, Initiate. In time, we will recover the shroud. And hey, we pulled a feed from our bug in Isabel's computer before they shut us out. Playing it now.
Sorry about the mess.
So, how's the shroud gonna help you create a new clone?
It's not. When the shroud is wrapped around the body, it scans it for damage and then reconstructs it on a cellular level.
You're not making a clone. You're gonna recreate a precursor from scratch.
Bingo! The Phoenix Project timetable just got accelerated big time. I'm going to call Alan Rick and deliver the good news. It's like Christmas.
Hello? It's me. Brought the shroud as you asked, but I'm scared.
Do not fear me. You've done well.
I'm not scared of you. I'm scared for you. Anyone finds out what you've been doing.
You have played your part, my instrument. I will save you. I will save you all.